And like these areas are so huge. Like
they're pretty big.
They're pretty big. Like well, because they have like 3 different areas. Like
Yeah, when you get to the grand scheme.
Yeah, in terms of like you need to get from one town to another town, you have to go to at least 3 different areas.
Once you get the wing boots, it's not that hard to.
Yeah, wing boots make things go faster.
Oh, and in case you're wondering, like, why did you do the sub event? Did you just skip? You can't, because that tree's gonna block you till you do it. That tree I ran across, where that guy was.
You mean the wagon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The tree in the wagon. Won't be tinkling in your water supply anymore. No more TT in the water.
I love that. I love the idea that the reason we killed him was so that they can get clean water.
From What about all the other monsters in here?
I know, like...
Well, I mean, technically
just that one monster was being a dick. Just pissing in the water supply.
Hey!
She suffered a critical injury in battle.
No fever.
No fever?
I don't seem to have any strength.
She's so calm.
Have you been eating properly?
I like how she's so nonchalant about
Himself, I do life
Ever.
in the air. With Undine's
I have
power,
never tasted
every
food before.
Sustenance.
What's she talking about?
I like how she's so lazy. Like she uses her
All the energy.
forest
I know,
spirits as just like
Now you're gonna have to
It's
for
pointed out in a
service.
skit. Yeah, it pointed out. Did you just abuse the 4 as like your personal playthings?
What you call hunger.
she's so happy about being hungry.
Fascinating.
She gets really excited when she gets cold.
And
Did you
yeah,
see that
she gets,
skit?
she
She's
gets
so happy.
really excited about like any new additional like emotion,
Ailments.
feeling.
She likes feels.
Yeah.
The auto idol.
Oh yeah. We should really like set that up for like for later.
Yeah, but now there's 2 of us to use items. So.
Well, cause I mean, very rarely I manually go use items. So because it stops the gameplay for me, you know, like I want action, like just ready.
Yeah, I only do it in emergencies.
So like I have the auto items set up like not to like the most ideal circumstances, but enough to like the computer knows what they're doing.
Before that, can
So
we get something to eat? Oh,
yeah.
my apologies, but our cook isn't in yet.
Then cook it yourself.
I know, you just have one cook.
Okay.
We can't feed you until our cook has
That
come.
one cook.
Yeah, we're pretty
Can we
sidelined
use
here.
your kitchen?
There's a reason why we're called the worst inn in
Yourself. Your friend
Russia.
looks like she's about to pass out.
Are we in Russia? I can never get the names of the country right.
It really is
We're in
quite
Rize, Mexico.
Well, that's the name of the world, right?
And here I thought that was
Okay.
just
It's
silly.
Whatever.
Azul or Azul, yeah, right, Azul, and then Rashigal, something like that. Because we just
The king is Noctigal. We're in Russia.
Yeah,
we're in
king
a Lodhi right now.
king of Rashigal, which is a continent, like not continent, but like a country. And Azul is another country, and Gaius is king of that, right?
I don't care.
I don't care enough of the plot of that.
I mean, I do, but I
Well,
don't,
you don't care enough of the terminology of
I don't care enough about where I am.
yeah, geographic.
Look at all
Geographic.
this soup or curry I'm not picking up.
It's fine.
I can't tell if it's curry
It's-
or like miso soup.
It's so hard for like video game developers to make good water physics, so they don't do it.
In Watch Dogs, there's this tiny little pond I came across, and it uses ocean physics, and that kind of irked me. It's just a minor thing,
Ocean
but-
physics, like
Like the water was reacting like it was an ocean. Like there shouldn't be that big of waves in a tiny puddle like that. Like the water's rippling like crazy. I was like, I
so
get
it's
it.
like a one.
It was very small, like you know, like the size of this floor area in front
Okay,
of us.
that makes
and,
great
like,
for
It was like, like I could have gone surfing.
that makes great for an audio. Just pointing your hand around, and this is the size of it needs to be.
Just any spirit.
I think I tapped it.
The Lord of Spirits.
Should what represent us? How big that pool was again?
Maxwell has many names.
This.
Was it this big or this big?
This
Was that big? Okay, cool.
Well, they don't need to know. Yeah.
I know it's small.
It's pretty small.
It's pretty small.
Let's see. We'll say 3 by 8.
So hard to swallow.
3 feet by 8 feet.
Yes. We don't use meters here. We're Americans.
Stories about
American.
Maxwell.
America. In America.
You know, I get a lot of Brazilian viewers.
That'd be trying to
You probably
destroy.
don't Brazilian viewers.
Brazilian.
Well, at least when I was my Wild Arms 2 stuff,
She called it
I got a lot of views from
Wild Arms
Brazil.
2?
Yeah.
The device
No, I mean Wild
Oh,
Arms
3, okay.
3. Someone else was doing Wild Arms 2 at the same time I was doing 3.
Gonna say,
We were
fuck
like
you, dude.
buddy until
Maybe I
he
should
kind of
just
went off
ask
the
Mila
grid.
about it.
He's probably not even listening. I hope he's not listening to this.
I don't know.
He's probably not, but
I have a nasty habit of poking your
nah,
nose
he's
where it
not.
doesn't
He's
belong.
kind of retired
Cursed
YouTuber, I guess.
curiosity made me a wanted man too, you know.
Made you want to man. I don't trust
So,
you as
so did Mila like
pass out.
Yes.
Yes.
From eating, or
I mean, they're talking about her very casually, so I'm pretty sure she's asleep.
wait? Did I see this scene from?
Oh, probably not, since you would be asleep.
Yeah,
You would have been asleep.
I probably missed a huge key element to the story.
Again, you can just watch the video.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
while you're.
I'll
you'll
rewatch
watch it in
it.
post.
But
Good you.
yeah,
I was just about to share my plans with Alvin.
What is it?
And not you.
I'm thinking of returning to Nia Cara.
Is that your
That's it. Nia
hometown?
Cara is where she lives.
Mhm.
Never mind.
Yeah, I know what Nia Cara.
No,
It's
You
where
didn't
the
know?
shrine is.
No, I do, but I'm trying to figure out where we are.
Oh, we're in
A
a
lot
lot
of
of
you,
you.
but that doesn't tell us what.
So, she really is Maxwell.
This is where you come in, Jude. Will you accompany me to Nia Cara?
What?
Her body's really
It's
slim.
true that you brought your current
Well, she,
situation.
like,
Look at it.
like I said, she
I think it's
or like
a-
she
she's
said,
a-
she didn't eat. She never ate.
I'll
She just
put in a
got
good word
the
for you with the
sustenance
people
she
of
needed from her
Nia Cara.
spirits.
I'm sure they'll look after you.
Alcohol.
Wow, you've put a lot of thought into this.
Yes. Remember when you told me I seemed unconcerned? I decided to take that to heart.
Nice
She makes me think of
character development in its finest.
yeah, like
No need to
very
concern
quickly.
yourself with my
How
martial
dare he
abilities.
say I'm concerned about my fellow members of my party
She makes me think of Princess Luna, or Luna,
Okay.
Hershey.
when she came back from
Yes, from Nightmare.
Nightmare Moon.
Yes.
You needn't
You
worry.
would think she'd know more about her subjects prior to Nightmare.
Well, I mean, subject patterns change a lot in a
Well,
thousand
again,
years.
yes, I bet you Celestia was like a huge ruling, tyrant, and so is Luna. But they kind of cooled off over the years, and that's when Luna made her appearance, like expecting
Oh yeah, that
complete
voice she
sovereignty of the townspeople.
had. Behold!
That's why she was speaking in such a
But
loud
this
voice.
is my voice.
This is my speaking voice. The royal. No, it wasn't. She said the
The
royal.
royal speaking.
Yeah, the royal speaking voice.
Oh, shit, where's Alvin?
I think he's
Oh,
right
there he is.
Yeah,
It's
right,
story based. I thought.
story
So.
based.
Ready to hit the road?
It's got pointy boots. I always notice that.
You said
Boots are
it's
pointy.
north of here?
Well, only if you look at it at a certain angle, yes.
Less than
It might also be
halfway
like the
through.
graphical
You could
limitations of
fly
like
using Sylph's power.
their
Oh, well,
Their engine.
I'm afraid my wings are, non-existent. I hope we can
Alvin's
find
the
a place
smartass
to
of
rest along
the
way.
wisecracker.
The map showed
Yeah,
the village
that's
in
why I
that
like him.
direction,
I know,
so we
he's
should be
great.
okay.
Tonight he doesn't play great.
We can't just stay here.
I love that one
We
skit
must
where he's
press
like,
forward.
Echo, echo,
Oh.
echo.
I
Isn't that
know.
embarrassing?
I
A
know.
little, a little, a little. Alvin's great. Head through the village to Nia Cara. Head through the village.
Head through the village to
Through the village people.
because you have to go through Hemil first.
Yeah.
So that's what they're talking about.
Ouch. That's when we learn about Ifrit's treasures, Afrits, Afrits, whatever.
Really? Like
Yeah, that one little snot's looking at it, and he's like,
oh, that stuff. Yeah.
That's what you're talking about with the purple things.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what those mysterious jewels are.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it just says mysterious jewel. Like,
Oh no, those are way different.
oh, those are way different.
Those unlock another secret boss,
Okay. Because
which are possibly referencing Pluto.
I was thinking that those were what you were talking about Ifrit stuff.
Oh my god, those are such a pain in the ass to find. And if you're not keeping track from the beginning, trying to go back and find them all, because like there's no way you know what
Yeah,
you
there's-
got and what
you
you
don't know.
didn't.
Oh, thanks for telling
You
me.
gotta
that.
find like 23 or something.
I was just willy nilly like.
Yeah,
looking
well you're willy nilly fucked now.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck. You gotta go check every single one.
Okay, maybe I'll not that.
I mean, the boss fight's pretty tough too. It's a pretty interesting fight.
You know
It's
what?
supposedly a tie-in, possibly to the sequel.
Oh yeah, because there's the Tales of Xillia too. Oh, that's another reason why I wanted to beat this game beforehand, because of the sequel coming up.
Yeah, it's rumored that supposedly, again, you can't quote me on this. I'm a Tales fan, but I'm not that, I spread my geekiness thin, so I'm not a master on the subject. But I know that it's rumored that it's a reference to Pluto, who's a possible, boss in the second game. Or just a boss in Tales games in the past, I believe. Something like that.
So I'm not sure if you know, but I think they called this, or like in the opening sequence, they said Project Xillia, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming that they had already planned out, this game and the sequel game.
Its existence.
Yeah, like as this to be like as a franchise, because like, are they? Even, I don't think they're making a Vesperia 2, right? Like
No.
because I like heard,
Tales games don't really get.
they don't get sequels. Normally they don't, but sometimes they do.
Like the Symphonia disc I have yet to crack open.
Oh my god, Symphonia sequel was terrible.
Amount of fruit.
Oh, it was.
It was.
I'm catching a whiff
If
of
we
cider.
get to that,
Cider.
because
You
If-
got opportunity. in this very
if we ever get to Symphonia, like
I'm Jude. He's Alvin.
I might share my experience with Symphonia Symphonia 2.
Now that's a name
Like-
What was that lady doing?
in ages.
She was like.
Just-
What do you mean?
She listened to her iPhone.
See, she's doing it.
Just chanting up with
She's
that
doing the robot.
with her husband right there. Her boyfriend.
She's doing it again. No shit. She's like got all self-accepted.
People claimed it lies beyond the Kijara Sea Falls.
Where can we find it?
You need to cross some serious.
Past the Kijara Sea Falls.
Yeah, that's pretty rugged terrain. It's not an
In
easy
that
journey.
case, we should probably rest here before heading on. Agreed.
Whoa, there's a dude sitting on the roof in the background.
Yeah, he is.
I just noticed that.
He's like,
He's
just
like,
chilling.
help me.
It looked like he was like looking at his cell phone or something. Like he's just like looking at his hands or something.
He was staring. He's being existential.
What a dork.
He cares about his life.
Let's see if we can look at him right now. Is he still there? Yeah, he's still there.
That's a fucking tall. How the fuck did he get there? Maybe from the
I'm assuming he jumped from that cliff to the right onto the. Yeah, look, he looks like you can totally make that jump, dude.
Suddenly we're looking
Oh, I thought that
pretty
prop.
slow.
I thought that prop was like to jump, as if he has to beat him.
It's pretty sloped. Let's learn about Ifrit's treasures. Airfried's.
What are you looking at?
Are we going to do
He
this?
looks like a little old lady.
Are we going to do this quest?
I'm just gonna kind of grab him as I see him.
Now we really want
I'm not gonna go that far away to get them. I'm mostly for the arts.
It's my shiny object.
Ooh, shiny object.
Finders keepers.
It's mine.
Oh, we're going to take it away from you, kid.
Looks like a puzzle. A difficult one at that.
How about this?
Whoa, what's
Oh, so I think the reason why we couldn't find anything earlier because we needed
Yeah,
this.
maybe
We needed this
trigger.
tutorial to show us how to find him.
Thank you, the master of tutorials.
For I am Ifrid, the intrepid explorer.
Oh, Ifrid.
So yeah, I always wonder about these things in the field. Like, yeah, they explain like Ifrit's treasure, whatever,
Here we go.
and I'm like, okay, so every little purple thing is an Ifrit treasure, right?
The purple things on the treasure on the map. Yeah, when you find them in the world map, those are them. They're arcs. You find the arcs, and then some of them have mysterious jewels. And you need like 23 of those.
There's a lot of
to
these.
unlock that boss.
A lot of these are just attachments for your character's like design, you know.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a couple that are actually valuable. Some of them are really good items. A couple of them are tomes, which unlock some really good arts.
Yeah. So when because like I assume like
I think there's only 2 of those.
after listening to this story, I assume from then on like all these are like really rare and special items, like in terms of like maybe like equipment
Yeah, that's
or
actually that's what I did
accessories
too.
or something like that. And then as soon as I found my first one, and I got like an attachment, I'm like, oh,
They're just stupid
they're
things.
stupid little things. I'm still going to get them all, but like I'm not going to go out my way to search for them. And now that you're telling me like they're like really secret, awesome stuff, I'm like, fuck, I have to go back and find these things all.
If you want to fight that secret boss.
I want to find that secret boss.
This is the mayor house, right?
No, that's not the mayor. The mayor house is the
Oh, it's this
is the
one.
big one, yeah. Because he's the mayor. She's the mayor.
She's the sheriff.
What'd you say?
What?
What?
Oh, I can't go into that building yet. Can I?
What? Talk to the mayor.
Hold on.
Match the story. Oh yeah, needed that. We're just stealing all her gold. Let's go and rip her off.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. A couple of those mysterious jewels you need are hidden in locations like
towns?
this. Yeah, like this.
Is there one in this town? Like inside a building?
Ah.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Go advance the story.
I'll advance it when I feel like it.
Just roaring the audience.
Hold on. There we go.
There's an apples.
I need an apple.
Oh, you can. I didn't realize you can get an apple before you that.
Yep. I don't know what this is. I'm taking it.
I thought you needed to trigger the thing in order to get.
No,
the
you
apple.
can just steal shit as you go.
Ah, I love that.
My room's ready. Thank you. Yeah, you could just steal it. It's kind of like it's like Resident Evil, but the opposite. Whereas you know you don't need this anymore, so you throw it away. As opposed to this, you're like, I'm gonna need this, so you take it. Oh, there's an old couple.
Old couple. I love how like there's the stereotypical Japanese old couple where
hunched
they
over.
where they one of the hunch over and the arm behind the back.
Yeah,
like that settles it. Like you never see old people like behind that.
I like that. Like some people might say that Japan's like, what's it called? Like offensive in their stereotypes. But I mean, you can't, because they utilize them for everyone. It's like not just like the typical black guy where he's got the big lips. You know, that's like so common still. It hasn't gone away.
Well, I think.
But then they have their stereotypes of themselves. They have stereotypes of everybody. You know.
Well, I think it's
Although
not that they're stereotypical, it's just that they haven't really experienced, because they have so few race in Japan that they don't know any better.
Yeah, they're like children in a way.
Yeah,
they're so naive and they don't care to learn much more about it.
like if you're an American, you would, or any kind of ethnicity besides Japan, you'd stand. If you're like there's I was hearing people like if you're even just like 5'6" and not Japan, you would totally stand out of a crowd. Like,
oh, this is a pretty. Yes, I like the way she explains to him the dangerous, like why she needs to get rid of this weapon.
But we're not babies.
oh yeah, it's.
If we understand what we're dealing with, and if we see the dangers, we can.
See,
learn
except
how
he
to
kind
use
of
it
doesn't
safely.
understand it.
So you say.
Is that it's kind of like when people say like, oh, well, you can't understand what God says because it's beyond your understanding. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, it's.
To
Jude kind of has a point where it's like.
yeah, Jude got it and then he didn't. He had it for a second and he lost it.
But I mean, they were talking about like.
Look at those crappy apples.
I guess, yeah. Look at
Pentagons.
Look at those pentagon apples. Maybe that's just the regular apple design. Like there are like regular apples like spherical, well not spherical, but like more
Those are-
rounded.
but
Those
those
are
are
apples. Those are hexagonal apples.
Beautiful. All right. So as you're saying about Jude,
I was going to say like yeah, because in terms of like
Big
there's no real world Lance of Kresnik obviously, but I'm assuming like the most
Isn't their home turf.
real world application is like a nuke, and like they discovered a nuke and only one person has a nuke.
In the western part of
I like
There
saying
must be a
nuke.
way to the Kajaris.
Nuke.
Emphasize the nuke.
So I'm assuming that's if there is like a
The tree's moving and the apples are not. I'm sorry, that's just bugging me.
no, it's
That's more important than nukes.
It's Naples physics. They
Look at it.
they cause the tree to move.
They're generating power to the tree.
Yeah.
Leave
Leave
the
the village.
village.
Get out of here. They're after us.
Get the fuck out.
Maybe we shouldn't have rested.
Just him. That sucks. Oh shit.
So after this scene here, I totally thought Elise was going to join us.
Oh yeah, me too.
Great. Now
I feel so bad when we come back for her. I totally would have done what you did. Just like, hey, fuck off, you little faggot.
fast before
I actually probably would have snapped.
After the scene, I totally came back to get Elise to join my
Me
team.
too.
I was like, come on, but it wouldn't let me.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, Elise.
Excuse me.
What is it?
She's adorable. I mean, she's like what I would hope my child would be like one day, just sweet and kind, and not abused by this village. Though.
Cut to the chase.
And be a complete loner and,
And
locked up into a
not an
shed.
outcast. I was actually so happy for her when she started making friends.
Oh, the pinkies? The pinkies?
Yeah, the pinkies. T-pose.
Okay, so I don't understand how this plan worked for like okay, we need a distraction. Ellie. And then just like decides to do this on her own. Like, go Tipo, go distract the guards, and like the guards are like freaking out, like, oh my god, it's like a puppet being
It's eating his head, that's why.
It totally killed that guard there too.
I know, he's dead.
He's like, ah.
Like, he's dead.
Like seriously,
Straight up dead.
Like he totally killed both of them.
Toward the square.
Ellie killed one and he killed the other.
Oh god, that is so good.
You all must be outsiders.
It's kind of like in The Simpsons when it's like, oh, and he's met by a hail of pretzels, and then it goes to this field and the dude's laying unconscious in a pile of soft pretzels.
Yeah.
Or when Homer's like, oh no, I'm running out of popcorn, and there's that one unconscious rhino in a pile of popcorn.
Yeah.
I don't even. Oh my god.
The line was like, Like, because well, they obviously show like him beforehand, like he's throwing popcorn at the rhinos.
Yeah.
And they cut back, like, oh no, the rhinos are great ideas. Yeah, I'm all out of popcorn. And then there's a dead or unconscious rhino right there. There's so many good sight gags in like early Simpsons episodes.
Yeah, when Mickey tries to go out, it was like Quick Mickey or whatever, tries to go out and console the fans because Mr. Burns won that crappy Astro wagon.
Like, oh no, Mickey!
It's like, oh, and he's met by a hail of pretzels, the humanity. And like, it cuts to the field and Mickey's like full on,
Yeah.
beaten unconscious. And I mean, you've had a soft pretzel, they're not that
I
hard.
did. Oh no, they established those were soft pretzels.
Yeah, they've emphasized they were soft pretzels. And even so, it's like hard pretzels, there we go. Hard
yeah,
pretzels
put some
would
glasses
be
on. For
bandages.
Or bandages on
Yeah.
someone.
Hard pretzels would be, you know, like less aerodynamic, I would think. Like you could like fling them like what's it called, kunai or something, or ninja stars. But I mean, soft pretzels have more density. We're gonna get to the nitty gritty. We're gonna talk about what matters, the density of pretzels. But just this, as they point out in the commentary, the sight of someone unconscious in a pile of pretzels.
It's hilarious.
And then because it's left to your imagination too, imagining him being like buffeted by a
Yeah.
barrage,
So by so many
Oh,
pretzels, it would
a
not.
holocaust of pretzels. Just, I would so love to repeat that in real life.
Yeah.
Not me, of course.
You mean just reenact the
Make it happen to someone.
cause an event so horrific? to
I'll
have-
become a pretzel salesman. Give him out in a game like that, and right as they're about to take a bite, piss him off. Whoa, shit!
Whoa! That
Jesus
guy,
Christ!
what a sneak attack!
That guy's a douche.
He's like, oh, I see you.
He's like, whoa, motherfucker!
hey, where's? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's not my own.
We don't have a.
No, I tried to cast Houdini, but I didn't. Like, she got that little like ball of water
Oh.
around her.
Oh, you cast splash.
Is that what I did?
Remember, you don't have the things
Oh,
anymore.
I don't have them anymore. It's been so long since we
I know. I was thinking about that. We haven't fought in a while. Hey, the scenery changed so drastically.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was looking into the background, and this was not what it was.
See, that's what that kind of irks me about that world map is like you go from one spot
Yeah.
and then
It's
drastically
such a
different.
drastic change. Like the ice cavern or the fire cavern.
Mhm.
I hope we didn't make
Oh, speaking of which, you know those dragons you fight later on when you split up in the mountains? Mila gets the lava, Jude gets the ice.
Troops showed up.
Oh yeah.
The villagers picked the fight, not us.
This is a pretty background.
How can you
It's a very
talk
nice
like
place.
that?
And I don't even like beaches.
Maybe they were trying to
Pretty
protect
nice.
us.
If you're worried about them, then maybe you should go back.
Oh.
I was actually pretty worried at this point.
It
Like
was a pleasure
seriously,
knowing
like
you, Jude. Thank
should
you
go
for
back.
all of your help.
How can you be so cold?
Yeah, I was concerned.
she's pretty cold.
Rather I get
Like
emotional?
really cold hearted.
Cold as ice.
I'm afraid I don't
Especially
have
in
the
that scene. Well, yeah, we're not going to get to that scene in Milla's story, but when it comes up, I'll talk about it. Or hopefully I don't forget about
Oh, in the prison?
it. In the prison, yeah, she's pretty cold in the prison.
Precisely.
Yes.
So you think
pretty
your
hard.
emotions will
About
prevent you from
the
doing what you
bracelets?
have to do?
Was it?
Yeah.
Persons
Yeah.
still fulfill their duty if they become
Just
emotional.
cut it off.
Like, oh man, that was.
Only one
I-
Like,
I
I
honestly felt
assumed
so
she
bad.
had a plan, like,
Well,
when
then,
she was
you
calling
should
their bluff,
take your own
but no,
advice.
she didn't have a plan. She
Huh?
literally called them out on the bluff.
Just be yourself and do what you have to do. Maybe then you'll have your answer.
Just be yourself.
Okay, so I'm trying to look at her collar now and trying to find out why it's so, no, why you think it's such a,
Only human.
like, symmetry issue.
Hey,
'Cause it is
you want a mission
asymmetrical.
too?
Like, I'm not seeing it. Well, when we get closer to look on it,
Maybe
I'll
I am.
try to
maybe
pay
I'm
more
not.
attention.
Are you sure you really want to know? Huh?
Alvin does it so much.
I don't want to make you
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like the
he's-
odd one out now.
He's really weird. He's like almost flaunting
He's
his.
like your creepy uncle.
Go back
He's
to the
always
village?
flaunting his like untrustability too. You know, like it's like his greatest weapon at hiding it by
He's-
flaunting it.
He's purposely trying to
No.
be more suspicious.
All right,
Fucking with your head,
let's
man.
go.
It's mind games. I like the end battle dialogue when it's like, "Isn't it a little revealing? Yeah, isn't it great?"
Did I gain any skills? I gained some skill points, I think. Ah, yeah, we can do that now.
I always add those kind of.
I do that for last.
Yeah, I did it at the end, but
Ooh, assault. Get rid of something. I guess
guard.
Immunity. So no one's going to be casting shit.
Where'd it go?
It's at the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah. It's auto.
Sure.
I still have 4 points to put into. What are you looking for?
Oh, there we go.
Ah, Band-Aid.
Oh, I do have this.
Ooh, that's pretty spoiler.
I did
you just spoiled the entire second half.
Oh,
Jacob.
I did not.
Oh my god, you spoiled it all.
She hasn't cut it once in 20 years.
Just give her the spirit hairstyle. Let's see what. Oh, her hair turns green, right? Yeah. So ugly. To that costume.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyways, real quick. Wait. Oh wait. How do you edit it? There we go.
Triangle. Oh, you can edit?
Yeah.
What? Oh my god. Move it.
Hold on.
Oh my god, you just totally blew my mind.
Anyways, I
going
pretty
to do
much
this.
only did this so you could see. Look at, see? It's longer on the left, as in her left. See? It touches her tube top. And on the other side, it doesn't. See? See?
Mm-hmm. You mean
The
Can you zoom
color.
in?
The color. I thought I could, but I guess I can't.
no? No, it looks.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you're talking about the
collar.
Like
Yeah, the little rip. See?
okay. That's
Bugs the
it's
crap out of
fine.
it. No, it's not.
I would not even notice that if it wasn't for your OCD.
Anyways, now that we've satisfied that,
Satisfy your curiosity.
we haven't saved anymore.
It's fine. You probably should rotate saves, but it's too late now. Too late to do anything about that.